Hey everyone, definitely missed y'all the past couple Sundays. Japan was great. Really excited for Mexico. We're leaving this Saturday. It's going to be so much fun. Lots of hard work, but it's absolutely worth it. But just wanted to make sure I said, hey, checked in with y'all, and wanted to share one little devotional message, something I kind of experienced coming back home from Japan. So if you got a minute or two, listen in. Here's how it goes. So on the drive home from Japan, we had just got back from a 15-hour travel experience from Narita in Tokyo all the way into Vancouver and then to Denver. And Toby and I are driving in the car, and we're coming through Denver, and there was this gas station. It's right off the exit in Castle Pines going southbound. And a week prior to that, my family and I had been driving back from a soccer game, and we were trying to check out at the gas station. I wanted to buy like some Gatorade or something, and the cashier wasn't there. There was nowhere to be found. Does this mean it's free? Like what do we do here? And we kept looking around, and then after almost felt like 2 minutes, which is a long time to be standing there, this woman comes out and she's wiping her eyes. You can tell she'd been crying, and something was visibly wrong. She was very upset. And so as she approached, I immediately just paused to say, hey, like, are you okay? And she shook her head, yes. Clearly she's not. And I said, well, hold on, before we do anything. Is there something going on? Like I care, I feel bad. And she really seemed hesitant to sharing anything and just wanted to kind of hurry along the process. And so I didn't want to pressure her. And in my head, I kept thinking, man, maybe I should pray for her or something. And we ended up buying our food. I made a joke to her to try to make her laugh a little bit and let her know that, hey, like she matters, and I wished her the best. And I drove away thinking to myself, this is a week prior, or a few weeks before we went to Japan. I remember thinking to myself, man, I should have prayed for her, but there was people behind us and she seemed embarrassed, and I let it get to my head, right? Anyway, I thought for the whole week, maybe we should make her a card, do something. We're coming back from Japan, and I thought, maybe I should pull over and see if she's there, and I'll pray for her this time. But as we're driving, literally like 10 minutes, I'm going through this in my head, thinking, is this weird? Should I really be doing this? And it's the funniest thing, because don't you see the irony? I just spent 15 hours flying to the other side of the world to help Christians, to help push the gospel forward in a country where no one knew about Jesus. I'm willing to put forth all that effort, travel all the way around the world, but the cashier at the gas station, felt like too much effort? Like, that doesn't make sense. And so I kept telling myself, of course I'm gonna stop. Of course I'm gonna pull over. And so we're getting to the exit, and I exit really quick, and Tobin's like, hey Dad, what are we doing? This isn't the way home. And I said, remember that cashier a while ago who was crying? She said, yeah. I'm like, well, we're gonna go in there, we're gonna try to go pray for her. I don't know if she's gonna be there. I don't know if it's gonna work out. For all I know, she quit that day, who knows? But we're at least gonna go. And so we end up going in there. She's not there, and I look around, we walk around for a bit, and she isn't there, which, who knows. But the thing I want us to take notice of is how quick we are to go do the big, Instagram-worthy picture trip around the world, but sometimes we're not even willing to go across the street or pull over on the side of the road to, pray with someone and meet with someone, even because it feels awkward. No, we gotta be willing to push past that. The grace of God is in Japan just as much as it's right here in that cashier gas station, just as much as it's in the King Supers or the Loaf and Jug here in Pueblo. Wherever you are, you bring the Holy Spirit, you bring the presence of Jesus. Don't let awkwardness or tension or being weird get in the way of someone getting to hear the gospel. I missed my chance the first time to pray with her, and then she wasn't there the second time. And so I would encourage you, be better than me. Do what Jesus said. Take advantage of those times and be willing to go across the street just as much as you're willing to go across the world. It starts here at home. It starts here in our own hearts. Let's push Jesus and share the good news of the gospel and be willing to pray for people right here in our own backyard. Like this backyard. See you guys.